I'm gonna notch it just barely more. Morning, we're in the shop again, as you can tell. Today's roll cage day. It's a day I've been waiting for a long time. So I kind of got this mapped out in my brain how I want it to go. We're gonna keep it pretty basic, but enough that it'll protect us. We're gonna start out building the inside stuff, and then we'll poke out of the top right here and do the back. We've already gone ahead and built all the plates and got those put in. There's a plate top and bottom here. The roll cage will tie to this top plate. The bottom plate will have a piece that comes off and ties to the rock slider, which will tie to the frame. So roll cage is all going to be slugged to the frame. Should be nice and stout. Let's get after it and get going. The material we're working with here is some 2-inch 120 wall DOM. It looks like 50 inches is how high this thing is. We want to keep this cage as nice and tight as we can get it to the roof line up there. But we only have a 6-inch radius die for my bender, so it's going to be pretty hard to make these bends that we need to bend in this and get them all tucked in tight, but we'll give it a try. Alright, we're going to get this first bit figured out here. Start bending some tube. I think the center of my bend is going to be 46 inches right here. And we're going to turn and come right up along that. And then get like, well, no, we'll figure out where the center of that one's going to be. And then it's going to come down and it's going to hook into a plate that we build right here off of the dash. Be a flat plate that welds into this. And our roll cage will tie into that. And then there will be a dash bar that goes in between. Window bar here, or another one connecting the top. So we'll start doing some bending. 45. There's 90. First bend down. Whether it was a good one or a bad one. First one's down. Now it's all just work. We got our first bend done. We've decided taking the top off and getting our other bend perfect is the way to go, because I don't want to ruin this too. So we'll lift this top off of here. It's going to be fairly tight to everything. How bad are we going to hit our heads? That should be where we need it, right? We'll figure this one out. We'll bend it. Okay, so that is the window right there. So if we come back 7.5 inches, that should be where our shoe goes, and we make that bend. What's up, Michelle?
I'm just bringing these guys some food.
The lunch lady.
But I brought you, Randall.
We don't know what we're doing. We're just making this up. Michelle, I wish you'd do this for me.
Let me do it.
I need you to do the math. All right, so we just got done eating that wonderful sandwich that Michelle brought us.
You're welcome.
Yep, thank you.
I'm going back up to the house now.
Okay. I'll just keep working down
Bye.
here.
See ya.
Bon voyage. We've been brainstorming here because what we have is I have to have a plate on the end of this that bolts to something that comes down to the floor. As you can see, there is very limited space for something to go through there. So we've been daydreaming, kicking the idea around. The problem is if you come out here and down, you've got a pipe in your way, you're kicking it. I happen to have big old feet.
Hey, I can't tolerate you, 'cause your feet's too big.
Like that. And there's limited space right here. So when you put something in there, then your feet don't fit through there anymore. So I'm making this user friendly, and I'm giving zero credit to my neighbor JD at this point, although he may have come up with the idea. I've confiscated it as my idea now. We're gonna cut a slit in the dash. That is gonna set back in the dash. It's gonna come down here, and about right here somewhere, we're gonna taper it off to there, and then we're just gonna put a piece of plate down here. We'll put a plate on the floor, bolt it in. We'll tie it to the frame underneath. We'll build a little plate up here so the cage can bolt to it. Everything will come out. Best idea I've came up with all day. Thanks, JD. Oh yeah, that's good. That's real nice, Clark. I don't know what that was, but I cut it off. This is gonna not be very fun. We're so close, but yet we're still a ways away. Don't know how to get in there. Exactly.
Need that other window deal?
I don't know if that helps me really. I don't know what helps me. Need an easy button. Just
That was easy.
Tight.
Not much room. Got him. Oh yeah, that's real nice, Clark. What do you think of that? That's not too bad for someone that didn't know what they were doing 5 minutes ago. What a good idea I had. That's what that was. How far down do I come, you think? Do I just come to the bottom of the dash? Taper it in there?
That might be the smartest. The less stuff you got to hit knees on and shins on, and
I think I like that idea. I understood the assignment. I will just take a chunk of flat plate down to the floor. Box that all in tight. Won't change anything other than that's gonna be in there. I dig it. That's gonna work. Settled. That is how we're tying our roll cage in. So there'll be a flat mound on the top of this right here that our cage will tie to. It'll come up. So things are working out. We're on it. Alright, it's a new day down to the shop and we are building roll cage again today. Trying to get this stuff done. I got these arms. These are the brackets that go in my dash that I cut a slot for yesterday. This is the plate that's gonna weld to the top of this bracket right here. Kind of roughed out how I want this to be. I'm gonna plasma cut it out and grind them all up, drill all the holes that I need drilled, and we can start putting this thing together. What do you think of that? I think I like it. That's gonna be pretty close to where we needed it. Everything clears. Ooh. Better make sure the door shuts. Ooh. We're gonna have to offset it just a little, but we can make that work still. Handled. If I've done anything enough times, I'm gonna go over and check this, I think. I think that's good. Welding it.
okay.
I did something proper the first time. Let me show you just how good I am, Randall. As long as you don't tighten that all the way up, it goes in just fine. It's gonna be good. Okay, there's that one. Now we just gotta get the other one done, weld it together, and then taper these ends. I still have to cut this end off of it and cap it with some of that. So we'll do all that and we'll have them put in. We got these things put together. That's where they're gonna go, right there. We'll start tacking this all together and pretty soon we'll have roll cage going together in this thing. Something like that, I believe, is where it needs to be. Almost. Close to like we knew what we were doing. It's gonna fit right on that like so. Christmas miracle. I'll weld that other one in and okay, we got these pillars anchored. They're welded into the dash. Everything is looking pretty prime now. Now we can actually start building the cage. We can get this part put in, get the crossbar put in here. Things are gonna start coming together now, finally. This has been a pile of work to this point, but now we can start putting some tube in it. sure how we get this in here. We're just a bit high, it appears. So we need to cut a 1/2 inch off of it, maybe. Precise work going on right here. We're guessing. Guessing on the angle and how much to cut off. Oh, we're so dang close. A little too tight ski for my liking. Maybe I'll have to cut like another, probably 1/2 inch off of that, off of this one, which will bring that down because I want it tucked over as close as I can get it to this corner. We're gaining though. Things are looking good. It's gonna be tucked right up in there tight. Okay. You can just go ahead and tell me that I was right.
Man, that was a lucky guess.
That was a pretty lucky guess.
Gonna work, ain't it?
It is. Now all we gotta do is build another one. Exactly like it.
No problem.
Guessing's easy twice, right?
Right?
Right. Go ahead, Randall. Just tell me. I like to hear it from you.
5 degrees was perfect.
That was perfect. I like it. Things are coming together. We got both of our bars in here now. I'm gonna go ahead and build the bar that comes across here. I don't know where. I kind of want it. It's gonna have to be right there, I think. And then I'll build the one that comes across here. As you can see, everything's in the way once again. We'll make it fit. It's gonna come across that. This one will come across, and then we'll have a bar that hooks the two together right here, or a couple bars, so that the window won't squish down. We're winning this battle. We're getting some stuff figured out and things are going in. So we are notching the window bar currently. Old Landonium came to the shop, decided he wanted to learn something today. We're gonna notch this thing. That smoke's okay, don't worry about it.
If she's smoking, that means it's cutting good, right?
That's how you tell. He earned his keep today.
He can have 1 piece of jerky.
He can?
Not 2, not 3, 1.
I like it. You know what's even gonna be better? It'll fit. If it fits when I get it done. Need Matt here. He could pick that up, tell me if it was hot. Oh, lift that side up a little. I'm gonna notch it just barely more.
I think it fits a little better now.
I like it.
Have you got to go up high enough them bolts will still come out?
Just
or?
barely. Yep, we'll weld her in there. Here, tap that in. I'll tack this side and then I'll have you tap that side in. Like really not fun at all right there. One. All right, we're winning. Cage is going together.
It looks nice.
It's getting there. Now we just got to do this rear piece. It's going to be a little involved, but we'll get it and it'll go in there and look good. Then we can put the cab back on and then we'll build the back half of this. So, box piece right between it right there. And then I got to decide if I'm putting a hoop in it.
Just try to match it right to the top of the cab on the...
Yeah, we'll put the cab on it, put it just barely above the cab, and then we'll come off of here, down, turn down to that. And then there'll be an X coming off of that. By then we should be out of pipe. That's already better than we've had.
Yeah, it's safer by 1,000% right now than
Yeah.
it was. So take your measurement and do her.
Yeah, I think we'll do it. Okay. Do we know what we're doing, Land?
Bending a piece of metal.
We don't know. We're making it up. 90 degrees, right? Not the fastest bender ever. There we go. Wiggle it. You're getting it. That's the easy one. The next one is the hard one.
Cool.
Okay, so that should give us plenty to cut off wherever we need to cut it off. We're tying in right here. All right, so this is our rear halo bar. Trying to figure these bends out's been kind of fun. Now we've got to notch this sucker on an angle and get it to slide right in here and weld into this so it looks like it just comes straight out of there. We'll get her done. It'll fit. It's gonna be good and look like we mend it to be there the whole time. All right, today's Saturday. I got Lando down here running my camera. We're finishing this cage today. I just got this piece all bent and fit in here, and we put the top on and it fits. So it's kind of tight getting the top on and off, but it does fit. So now we can pull the top back off, weld this part all in, and start building. We got to build these little uprights right here. We may do that right now before we take the top off, and then we can finish weld this whole thing. So it's looking good. That's ugly, but when you suck at cutting angles, you better be good at filling holes. That's what we did there. It ain't gonna break off. We're gonna go ahead and put a brace in between these two right here. And then we gotta figure out how to build this back hoop and then tie that to it so I can get the cab on and off still. Lots of fun. Let's go eat some lunch. What in the world did I do? I don't know. I notched the wrong freaking side somehow or another. I don't know. My brain ain't working too good today. Oh. I don't know what I did, but I didn't get it notched properly. So you can see that the cage is coming together pretty good. We got a bunch done on it. We're slowly winning this battle. I done notched her just wrong. It needs to be shorter too. So I've got a chance to redeem myself. All right, well, we'll figure it out. Cut that back. All right. That thing was a pain. Thing fought us every step of the way, Lan. Now all we gotta do is make one more exactly like it. Then I gotta put the cross in the back. We still got a little bit of pipe to cut, but we're winning. Got him. All right, we've got our bars welded in. Currently, what I'm focused on is the X bar that goes in here, which basically keeps the cage from squishing out if you flopped it over or something. So I need a piece that's 68.5 inches from here to that corner, and then we'll piece the other two together. We're running low on tubing right now. All right, that's the cage. I haven't got the connecting pieces figured out quite yet between these two cages. I have to build some little braces right here still. Got to build a window bar from here up to there somewhere, 2 of them, and then some little handholds right here. So we are gaining. Been a long 3 days of it. No more pipe or tube laying on the floor. That's what we have left right there. So we pretty much took care of 4 lengths of 2-inch DOM. So it's gonna be 190 pounds heavier than it was. So the cage is looking good. Things are coming out. I'll hurry and bust this last piece out and we'll have her whipped. I got Lando. He was helping me and then got sidetracked. What you doing?
So I went on a ride and my muffler fell off. So I'm just deciding to build a muffler.
All right, that's his muffler. Leave some stuff in the comments if you think that looks like a muffler or just a straight pipe. I think it looks like a straight pipe. We'll see what he gets done. Land's in here putting the finishing touches on the roll cage. How's she turning out? Good. So that's the inside. Everything's on. Top still fits. We got all the little angle braces put in it. The back cage is in. What do you figure, Greg? Think that'll keep us safe?
Maybe.
No, it will. We got lots of stuff to get done before we hit the hammers, but the cage is not one of them. It's done. So now we got a bunch of leaks to fix, and I don't remember what else. Oh yeah, rock sliders. Got to tie those in. So you guys hooked us up and send us like a 2 or a 3 month supply of Mountain Dew, and we appreciate it.
It's not a mountain of Mountain Dew, it's a mountain of dew.
So thank you guys. All right, today we're finishing this thing up. So cage is in it, cage is in the back, but the task at hand today are seat belts. So made this little tab for this side. It's gonna go right off the cage right here. The other seat belt is gonna come down in here to this bolt, which holds the seat in. So pretty relatively easy. I just got to get some tabs welded in and put in here, and then we are getting closer. So some of you guys have commented that I look down lately, and well, it's because I've been sick. I've been sick for like 2 weeks now, kicking my butt, but I'm on the mend. Things are looking good. So here we go. We're gonna get seat belts in it and get them all adjusted up, and then we'll start working on, man, we got a bunch of stuff to get done in 2 days. So here we go. These seat belts down here attached. I don't know if you can see that, but side one welded in, tabs made. So now I gotta hook the shoulder harnesses in. So what I'm gonna do is attach to right here. I'm gonna build some little tabs that stick up like 1 inch or something right there out of the same material I made my other ones out of. Should be pretty easy. I got this flat bar right here. We'll make some little tabs, drill holes in them, and bolt them in, and seat belts will be done. Then we can move on to other stuff. So here we go. Got my tabs made. I ground those off. They're just gonna weld in something like that right there. That will bolt to them. Should be pretty easy. I'm gonna weld it in permanent like, and then we'll go ahead and get them adjusted. All right, tabs are in. That side is welded in. We'll let it cool down. Bolt both of these ends into it, and we'll be adjusting some seat belts, making stuff look good and work good. Things are looking up on the roll cage and seat belt department. Now we just got to finish everything else. Seat belts are officially in this thing. We're legal. I'll show you what we got. There's my little tabs. Seat belts are all tied in. Everything seems to be good.
She's fancy. People were worried about him tipping this over and hurting himself because it didn't have a roll cage, but now he's extra safe.
Not only a roll cage, but I put these foreign utensil things in here. I don't even know what these are.
Look at this. Look
I don't
at
even know
this.
what these are for, but they're in here.
I feel like I'm in NASCAR right now.
Pull
I
those
can
down.
promise you people that if we tip over, we're not going anywhere.
And then for those extra bouncy trails, you just pin that together.
So all you safety police out there, we are extra safe now.
Just know
Roll
that
cage, seat belts. I've never been in a seat belt this safe in my life.
I'm feeling pretty safe my own self. Now we're on to finishing the rest of this thing. We've got today and tomorrow. I gotta load it on a trailer and be out of here. We'll get what we can get done, and the rest will be good enough. Thanks for watching.